It's Monday, February 16th. I'm Kareem Johnson, and this is your SLU News 22 update. Topping headlines today, President Barack Obama will name a team that will take charge of the ailing auto industry. General Motors and Chrysler are required to submit business plans that will outline how the automakers plan to turn around and achieve profitability. The team will contain Treasury Secretary Timothy Geithner and National Economic Council Director Lawrence Summers. Additionally, staffers from several departments, including Transportation, Energy, Labor, Commerce, Treasury, and the Environmental Protection Agency will be on that staff. The crash that killed 50 people last week in Buffalo, New York on the Continental Express Flight 3407 was due to the plane being on autopilot, National Transportation Safety Board officials have said. According to information obtained from the flight data recorder, the autopilot was disengaged 26 seconds before the crash. The crash happened while the NTSB and the Federal Aviation Administration have been discussing whether autopilot should have been used in the conditions that downed Flight 3407. In international news, Venezuelan President Hugo Chavez won a referendum that removes presidential term limits, allowing Mr. Chavez to run for re-election indefinitely. He will be able to run for another 6-year term in 2013. The 54.4% of votes for the measure is a different outcome than when Venezuelans rejected a similar proposal 15 months ago. At least 31 people were killed in a remote part of Pakistan near the Afghan border by an American drone, according to a Pakistani government official and a resident of the Kareem tribal region. The target was a base camp used by Taliban militants. The death toll is expected to rise as bodies are recovered from the rubble. In entertainment news, Chris Brown is apologizing and seeking counseling. Mr. Brown was arrested last week on the suspicion of attacking a woman that is believed to be Rihanna. Brown said he was quoted, quote, sorry and saddened, and is now seeking counseling. Friday the 13th took the #1 spot over the weekend at the box office, making over $42 million. The movie Slumdog Millionaire has won 2 awards. The Oscar frontrunner took home prizes at dinners hosted by the American Society of Cinematographers and the American Cinema Editors. The film Milk of Sorrow won the Golden Bear in Berlin over the weekend. The Peruvian-made film revolves around Fausta, a product of the rape of her mother during the rebel violence when 70,000 people were either killed or disappeared. In sports, Kobe Bryant scored a game-high 27 points and teamed up with Western Conference teammate Shaquille O'Neal to overpower the Eastern Conference 146-119. In the NBA All-Star game last night, Shaq contributed 17 points. New York Yankee Alex Rodriguez will be back in spring training next week in Tampa, Florida. He will hold a press conference on Tuesday. A-Rod last week confessed to using steroids earlier in his career. Matt Kenseth won last night's rain-shortened Daytona 500. The race ended after 152 laps, 48 laps short of the 500-mile distance. This is Kenseth's first win since November of 2007 after he started yesterday's race at the back of the field and in a backup Ford. In Billiken sports, the Billikens softball team dropped the first 2 games yesterday in Las Vegas at the Louisville Slugger Desert Classic. The Bills lost 18-3 in 5 innings to UNLV. They also lost to Michigan 12-1. They are now 1-4 on the year. The women's tennis team did well yesterday, winning their first 2 matchups against UMSL and McKendree College in straight sets in singles. They beat UMSL 7-0 and McKendree 6-0. On the men's side, the Bills lost to Duke 6-1. That's all for today. I'll be back here tomorrow. Take care and be well.